Alright, ta shi no cú tàu ZURG là nó chỉ cú choนึ่งlần thập thả nó, okay? Alright, cú ZURG nhá xong à?
Yo, John said.
Nhớ rung ô châu có cho các lần thập thảm họ nó lỡ ta tỏ có chống cơ kia lên nữa. Cứ giờ có nhỏ lý chả nu nó. First of all, how are you doing? Ok, có chỉ cho kênh hay lù mông, chỉ có hay lù mê can rồi cho nó lù mông này à? Okay.
Okay, so today, SISKIYOU County Public Health, they came to check my health. My vitals are okay. My blood pressure is 150 over 100, and I had a 102 degree temperature, but it's because of the sun. So, before we did this, we spent a whole week fighting SISKIYOU fire, lava fire. So the whole week we couldn't sleep. We fought fires day and night with buckets, with shovels, with sandals, and then we're getting tired. I'm physically exhausted, and time sure. As soon as we stopped fighting the fires, we came out here and protest, and I got into my hunger strike. So I'm physically exhausted, but I'm still mentally here, and
Okay. Nào cứ giờ lúc nó lúc xưa hở nó có tư và dùng mỏ tàu xa chó sơ mông nó đó.
Yeah,
có bộ keep track.
It's been 4 days.
Plau nu nè. Nằm họ có hay cú để on nu sự kiện nu nó nu thi bê thứ gì à?
Officially,
okay.
3 days.
Okay.
Before the protest, which you know, so officially it's 4 days, and officially it's 3 days so far.
Okay, now cứ ZURG cú thon hú có ý trong gì nằm mò cho tí nừng lời cú lò sai trong cơ kia đi lời xã bao mà mừng hay tiệt cóว่าcứ nè họ có tua protest rồi nó chỉ cú hay luôn mi cả nó có theo là protest rồi nó lú họ phe tiệt tia giờ ý đã chỉ o đã chỉ b đã chỉ tên đó có bù mua là sợ cú hay luôn mi cả có tao tao này tiệt what is your main purpose for hunger strike at the SISKIYOU County Courthouse?
I do have a set of demands, and I had to do a hunger strike because we don't have any power, we don't have any not too many political contacts, and we're always so silent and secretive. So I came here to do a hunger strike because that was the only way that we can get our side of the story and the truth out. The reason why I'm protesting, though, our demands are simply put, we lost a Hmong brother to the SISKIYOU County Sheriff's Office. I heard 60 shots into the side of his truck. It wasn't into the windshield, so they can't claim that he was driving into them. It was all into the driver's side car. So our demands are, we demand a special outside federal investigation to the shooting death of our Hmong brother. I demand a federal investigation into the SISKIYOU County Sheriff's Office and to Sheriff LaRue. Sheriff LaRue, by the way, isn't even elected. He was specially appointed by the local government because his sheriff's office has been attacking our Hmong and Asian community in there with volunteers, with white supremacists, with racists. They come onto our private property and they destroy our private property. They discriminate and they pull over and harass our old people. They specifically target our old people because they leave us young people alone, but they attack our old people. If you look, I think it was the Sacramento Bee that said there was like 60, 70 stops and only like a handful of tickets. So that's another. Yep.
Let me stop you there. 这股anh Jay 可能台湾妹子可能ก็ให้เตียเขาว่า sheriff ย่อเขาการเนอะว่า leadership เนอะว่า la work เนอะเลยจอ sheriff เทียเลยจอเนอะกงเตเลยจอเลยมั่วจอ white supremacist เนอะเลย attack จอมงเทีย Asian เทียจอ old people เนอะ how did they do that ก็ปูมั่ว prove ให้แต่ละอ้วนเนอะเลยจอก็สาให้แต่ละอ้วนสิเนาะ
If you go to their Facebook page, they ask for volunteers to come into our community and destroy our property. And we've had people admit that patriot groups, and then the Mika people, the Mika Club people here actually say the racist people, and then they don't want to admit it, but they say they're not racist, but they are. They lie about it. Proof, you could go to their Facebook page and they're asking for volunteers, and you go look at all the comments. You look at the comments, it's on a sheriff's Facebook page. People are threatening to burn down our Hmong community, laughing about it, and they don't do anything about it to investigate.
OK
Mhm.
ấy và nu nó mua cho tin hình son tới cho chung cơ li lọ thân gà có mua ít cho là cu hay tiệt chỉ cũng mua ở kho OK it's a pro and con có thì ít mua ít cho hay tiệt có chỉ nhỏ mua protest là mua tờ trả ấy dùng mỏ li nó có giờ uo li nó là chỉ tao cá hậu đó chỉ nó cá hay li trả đâu là
This is the most extreme form of nonviolent protest. This gets the attention of everybody. Your memo news articles, interviews. It's never a Hmong person there. It's never our side of the story. It's always the local government, Sheriff LaRue, the board of supervisors. They're the real enemies. They're the real power. LaRue is just a puppet. So when why are you doing this? There's no point. There is a point. They don't want me to die in front of their brand new courthouse. They don't want to be like this young Asian man. He starved himself to death just to voice their side of the story, to voice the truth. If they don't want to recognize that I'm doing the most extreme form of nonviolent protest, then that actually means that in order for us to get justice, we have to riot and we have to burn down their city for them to even pay attention to us. So everybody who says there's no point in me doing this is saving us from violence. Because if this doesn't work, riot. Because that's the only way we will get their attention. Otherwise, we will deal with this for another 100 years.
And you choose a peaceful way to protest.
I choose a peaceful way of protest because my people in this county, they love. So I said I am going to protest in a way of love to distinguish our Hmong people from these racist people in power who use nothing but violence against them. Y'all for love versus for violence, love versus hatred, peace versus violence. That's why I want to show these people that our Hmong people aren't what they say. And like I said, it's always their side of the story. There's never one Hmong person, one Asian person being interviewed. Even the people who are on our side, they never want to talk to us. And that is the only reason why I am doing this, because I want to show them how serious we are about telling the truth.
All right. Now the pro side, majority of people cho nên phần chung hay tiệt lợi dụng share hay người tiệt có là mu tờ trả hay tiệt chỉ uo cái pay có mu tờ trả with peaceful protest and lợi thân gà có thiên go ZURG something like that. What do you say to them? Có hay lý trả đôi cháu thân gà có lợi thân gà có.
I said, me shi lu ku hen. That's why ku shi lu ku hen. Ohata tu kalano pe chi yen po kya pe mon che como no ma ko ha chi po because ya po yen tang cha se we're going to have to deal with this for 100 years. So I say to them, I thank you for supporting me. The tu ne ro po tu oi tu patai tu na po I leader. And we've seen for years that a lot of leadership they take from their people. If their white leader had kids and didn't have food, they would take the food from the mouth of one of their people that they're supposed to lead to feed their own kid. My type of leadership, I will sacrifice. If your kids don't have any food and they're about to die, I will cut a piece of my flesh so they can cook it and eat it so they can survive. And that is what true leadership is. So that's why they support me. If you want to thank me for what I'm doing, that's all I'm asking.
Okay. Now, cứ giờ mỗi ý khó lợi cho nên phần chung hay tiệt nên cho mong ở nhỏ cho SISKIYOU County có mỗi chung hình phá tu sư ở chả mua có ý lần ấy thì là mua xỉa sala sacrifice mua có tụ khen cho là uo họ nó lợi cho nơi đô thứ ta là.
Our people went through a genocidal war, total war. We have a whole generation of old people with PTSD. we hate ourselves, but the truth is we've been through so much. So when everybody says Hmong people's not going to do this, Hmong people's not going to do that, we really do. We haven't had somebody to step up. I wanted to step up and be that person because I've been waiting for that person my whole life, and then I realized I could be that person. And even though I'm the only one and I'm the first one, after me, I'm going to see hundreds and thousands of my sisters and brothers step up, and they're going to be stronger, and they're going to be wiser, and they're going to be more intelligent, and they're going to be more sacrificing than I ever was. And that's the whole point of what I'm doing.
Now, cứ giờ cú thon hu có ý lọ của hai lùm hông ta của mà lùm cả nè. Do hai tia có tờ trả lý nói dùng mỏ mù, ở bên hôn gì, bao chín hôn gì, lỡ chỉ mua cho trồng phứ tua chừng có, tua ba có rescue có, có ta cho xia, có yêu lý cả. So if you are continue protesting like this, and if no one come to rescue you, and there's no authority come to find a solution, and you end up dying, starving to die for protesting, what will you say to people?
I'm going to say it in English. If they let me in front of the courthouse in my non-violent form of protest, we know that America sold tutola, and there's nothing to do corpse of America to burn it down to ash, like we saw what happened in Minneapolis, St. Paul, Kenosha. They've tried to do this for hundreds of years. I know a lot of Hmong people, but I don't, because I understand history. They tried to do everything before they had to riot and burn down the cities. That's why we understand that. So if they say that we don't care about you so much that we're going to let you starve in front of a brand new courthouse, then that's what's going to happen. My Hmong people are going to rise and be like, they don't care about us anyways. They're going to know who Hmong people are. We are the people who fought the communists. We are the people who fought the French colonists. We are the people who fought the Chinese emperors. And we'll fight SISKIYOU County.
Okay. Now let me ask you this. Kun hu có ý khó nọ. Có hai tia cho public health ตัว check ก็ขอ physical health เทียก็ temperature เทียก็ขอ blood เทีย pressure อย่างอุ้งกันนอเนาะบุมั่วหรือตูจงฟื้นsheriff department ป้อยอดจะเขา law enforcement เลยยอเขาจะ supervisor เลยจะหน่อยจะจื้อไปตัวจะกูให้รู้มีการนะ so you said the public health has visited you and they have checked your health with your temperatures and your blood pressure. Now have anyone other than the public health, the authority in SISKIYOU County, including sheriff office, including the board of supervisor, and or the county of SISKIYOU visited you?
I've only talked to the sheriff deputies who actually are in charge of the security of the building. It's an interesting story because I came out here and I can be here, but then, you know what I'm doing? I know you. I don't care about you. And then and then he came inside and he said, "Why are you doing that? You're dying for something." I said, "You think I'm gonna die for something? I don't care about that. I don't care about money. I care because I saw my people and their courage and their bravery, and these Mika people are going to lie about it, about our bravery and our courage and love." Other than that, nobody has come to talk to me because they're scared of me. I know my right. And they do not want this bad publicity. They didn't think that our Hmong people, they didn't think our Hmong people, that's why I told, if they want to talk to me, it's just going to be bad publicity. If he wants to come talk to me, the only way I would talk to him is if he needs me to help him with his resignation letter. That's the only way I would talk to him.
Let me ask you this. What will they do to stop you from protesting? What will they do to resolve this issue? What is the solution?
I don't think they will do anything. I think that they're hoping that I stop this. I think they're hoping that my family and my people love me so much. They don't care about losing this. They're just going to drag me back home and eat. That's what they're waiting for. I don't care about what the local government wants. We're talking about federal. We're talking about Sacramento. We're talking about Washington, D.C. Those are the people I'm waiting for, because I know those people come here and be like, what is going on in you County? That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. Now a lot of people จะจงตัวให้เตียก็มู protest เนาะยอรู้หอเพียยอก็ protest มูจอซาซื้อก็หายลิจา A lot of people said your protest, your goal is to grow marijuana. What do you say?
I'm gonna tell you people tan chamong yo the cities. Yo they catching on. Well, yang chi pu mong shi lu shi pang. So I come here and come osa. Tony no, but she lu she pa here. Ya kunyo the city and boy yang ono ku yang chi oka hunger straya. But I saw how much our people here love each other. You know why? Because the tekya no, it's just like broad day. It's like our village. We have to rely on each other. We have to depend on each other. It's not like a city where, oh, we only see Hmong people every here and there. We always only see Hmong people. And we know we have to treat our Hmong people right because they're our family. And not just our Hmong people, but our Shoal people here. Our Shoal people, I will always stand with our Shoal people because they showed us so much love and they suffered so much this year too. And man, the Sa is a means to an end, okay? We live in a, and you're going to translate this for me, but we live in an unrecognized subdivision in California. In California, an unrecognized subdivision is allowed legally to write up a charter of laws, et cetera, so that we can declare ourselves a charter city. That means that we have our own laws, our own police department, our own government. The county can't come in and do anything. They take taxes, but we have our own land. Do you guys understand? Finally, yeah. Everybody says, okay, no, they're making it daycare. We're gonna have our own city. It might take 5-10 years, but that's what says daycare. We're gonna be founders of a Hmong Asian American city. And if you guys believe in that dream, you guys will come up here and join us too. That's what I say to them.
โอเคเราคือจะก็ย่อแต่ชินอทอก็มัวก็ลูกแคมราก็แพน around ให้เดี๋ยวก็แต่ลูกขวดเฮาก็เลยปอแต่ก็ยิ่งย่อหน่อยก็ติเตี้ยเนาะยอ
courthouse. You see all these supporting me? You think these people just care about their side? Half these people, justice. This courthouse, we paid for it. They come and ticket us, and we paid for it. And the Mika people around here, the Mika club people, the man people, County no spend $20 million on this brand new facility. But if you look over here, all of this is underdeveloped. I have a Facebook post I want to share with you. This Mikakla lady, these people, they vandalized her home. They threatened to kill her kids. And she came here to file a restraining order because the bull wouldn't help her. The bull said, we can't do anything about it. And I said to her, so the bull can come mess with the Hmong people 24/7, but they can't even help you against real violent criminals? And I thought, yeah. And she said the worst thing about that is that she didn't have any money or any insurance to fix her car. So you know what my Hmong people did? My Hmong people said, you come talk to us, we'll take care of you.
Okay.
Gave us an estimate. $400. She has 3 kids. She's a single mother. And our people came and we gave her that money to take care of her car. And not just that, I had a Hmong brother here. He said he was so moved by how we, even not just Hmong people, Mikakla people, he gave me another ipo to give to her kids. When I gave her that chipo, oh my God, our own family, community, community. And those kids, those 3 million kids, they will always remember how much money.
ZURG, last question for you. Now, do you have family? Do you have kid and wife? Do they worry about you? Is your family said you shouldn't be doing this, or are they supporting you?
I don't have kids. I have a fiance who I've been with for 11 and 12 years. She says she knew how to do something like this if they ever put that because my mom and dad, especially. Yeah, that's she.
You say something? Hi, live right now. They are watching.
I just want to say I love you guys, and you love me, and you know, why am I doing this for people who don't love you, who won't come help you? I said I'm doing this because we always think people aren't going to help me and aren't going to love me. And that's why I said I want to be the first person to show them that I love them and I will help them, and I don't even know who they are. And look what happened. My whole community has come together, and cô chỉ cứ hạt tôi lúc có cứ yên chỉ bao cái đó chỉ cứ lúc có mấy lúc cứ hè. So I'm gonna tell my mom and dad I'm sorry that I was the person to show the monkey that she bao sir.
Okay, last ก็ผมว่ารู้ได้ชีให้เราเฉลยแต่ชิโนแล้วถ้าต่อใช้ก็ live จงกลีอีผาชาปัวกูจีเรื่อง live right now
ค่ะไม่แต่ชิโนตัวไหนมั่งกูโอ้กูโอ้นอฟอร์ซากูยิงชิโอ้นอฟอร์นากูยิงชิโอ้นอฟจิมอซ่ากูสาโอ้นอ because ตาชิลูฮาชิปังกูเลยตัวไหนมั่งซ่าเอ็งอยากก็สาปังกูก็อยู่ตรงชิปังชิลูก็เลยตัวไหนมั่งฮะก็เลยตัวไหนซ่าตัวไหนแม่ตัวไหนคิปลูตัวไหนเมกาตัวไหนมั่งตัวไหนโชว์ชิ matter กูสาก็ชิปังชิลูซ่าอยากก็ไล่ยามดังแฮงก็ชิปังชิลู you don't have anything I don't have money. I've been here for 9 months. That shit, the community so much that I am filled with their love. So stop being selfish and greedy. Just shiru and shipang. That's it.
Okay. Now, ขอวันเด็กกูจอก็มุมพอเนาะรู้เชื่อนอก็รู้เกณฑ์ดันชูก็ปัววีก็ปัวอ่อนแอก็ปัวใช้ปลาหึงก็ปุ่งเคได้หึงสาจอจะมีแค่ไก่จีจะมีหมอมเหล่าปัวเราก็ give up
give up bro cuzกูเก่งเปล่าอย่ากู give up มอง people ยิ่งโต
Are you hungry
I'm a little hungry but I'm more weak physically than hungry because
You are beyond hungry
Yeah, I'm beyond hungry. No longer hungry. It's just the point where my body feels empty and
very weak. Are you weak?
Very weak. Very weak.
Now, say 10 is very strong. 1 is like very weak. What are you? What number are you?
I'm getting below 6.
Below 6.
Yeah, I'm still strong enough to walk around and talk like this, but I feel my hands like shaking and shivering.
Okay. All right. Are you dizziness? ก็ปัวอย่าลีป๋ออุณจะใจ
No, how clear down here. I'll get it right. I get my electrolyte. Because we ain't about. I need to keep my mind.
Okay. Okay. กูให้เราก็แต่กูทอก็ถาม you are very alert. You are very alert and you are very intelligent. Yeah. So from my unexpert, unprofessional interviewing. So 我从到 ZURG I check with you back tomorrow. Okay, on live for people until the day you tell me to stop.
Okay, I'll be here. I'll be at the same place.
I'm wishing you a safe protest. Hopefully, you find some solution and end this.
And if I don't, if I die, my people will pick up.
Take care. พงยืมพอได้ชัวในปุปอกุนทอเซิร์กหลี่ZURG XIONG ถาตาเลยว่าที่จะเชียร์แต่ในเจ้าเนี่ยอุศิเฉลยในอยู่ว่าตอนทอชิถาให้ซอคอนเนาะมันกูสอสื่อกูมั่วเจ้าละถาจะกูมั่วไปคอนซีแล้วในเฉลยซื้อมันจะเป็นละถามันจีให้ซอZURG XIONG กูทอนถานะเจ้า question กูยิงนูตาเลยเจกูยิงจีบอกก้ามั่วหรือขอนูเราเนื้อเทียเจียเชียให้เตียเนื้อเทียต่ออีจอกเกเราเดินขอตั้งมึงตอนได้เนาะเนื้อเรามั่วเลยมั่วหรือจอกเกเรามั่วเติร์จ่าเนาะเสาต่ออีขอเกยงพงยืดเฉลย